Hey, good morning. It's another one of our first fives today. And we're going to be looking at this story from Acts chapter 9, verses 4 to 6 in just a few moments. See, the story is about a guy named Saul who's been living his life, going his own direction, doing his own thing. But in fact, he's attempted to follow after God. He's wanted to know God. I mean, he follows all the right rules. He does all the right things. But really, at the end of the day, he's doing them all wrong. I don't know about you, but have you ever found yourself going 100 miles one direction only to realize it's the wrong direction? You've been doing something in your life only to realize, man, I probably shouldn't have been doing that. Maybe you've had an encounter with someone, a spouse, a friend, a parent, and they've gone, hey, I know you're seeking after this, but I don't know if it's the best thing for you. And so we have this encounter where Paul then finds himself encountering Jesus, and here's where we pick up the story from Acts chapter 9, verse 4. He says, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Who are you, Lord? Saul asked. I'm Jesus, whom you are persecuting, he replied. Now get up and go into the city, and you'll be told what you must do. So Paul is going this one direction, and all of a sudden he encounters Jesus in a way that changes everything. And see, this is kind of how Jesus often functions. He shows up when we least expect him, but when we need him the most. And I don't know about you, but in these days, that's probably kind of true for your life, just like it is mine. He's showing up in the least expected places, but in the moments when I need him most. And so here's kind of my challenge, my invitation for you in these days, to lean into Jesus. Listen for his voice. And maybe, like Paul, we need to evaluate, am I running 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction, seeking after all the wrong things? And if that's you or if that's me, then hopefully we'll encounter Jesus in a way in which he says, hey, you, what are you doing? Will you follow after me? And then I love this line to Paul. Now get up and go into the city, and I'll tell you what you should do. In other words, Jesus doesn't leave us where he finds us, but he tells us to get up and to follow after him. And so if you're not sure what that looks like in these days, here's my challenge. Pick up a Bible, any Bible, go online. There are plenty of them out there you can find. You can get a YouVersion Bible app, I don't care. And begin to listen to the words of Jesus and go through and read where he invites you to live a certain life. Go through and read, and in many Bibles it's the red letters, read where he says, follow me, and then he invites us to this way of living. And so he doesn't leave us where he finds us, just like the apostles who a couple were even fishing and they said, hey, come follow me. Maybe you and I have been going the wrong direction. Maybe God is inviting us to follow a new way. And so here's the cool thing about Jesus. He always shows up when we least expect it and when we need him most. And so hopefully today he shows up in your life as well. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. We hope you continue to find yourself committed to following after Jesus.